Hello, ladies and gents. My name is Helix, also known as IC Narrates, and this is the next part, maybe last part, maybe most likely part 1 out of 2 for the finale. We're entering the last sequence of Assassin's Creed 2, and I'm freaking loving this story. Not only that, I'm loving the nostalgia. The game was released back in 2009. I did not own a PlayStation or Xbox, so I just watched a online video of it. It feels good playing it finally. Almost 20 years later. Like over 10 years later. Hello, let's see. Gobbledygook. Heck yeah for arriving early. And, hang on a second. There we go. Caleb was here. You've been moving from house to house, you say? Well, dude, I'm glad you made it here then. Thanks, man. Good luck with the moves. I'm not a big fan of moving myself, but I've done it a lot too. Cerise, happy Canada Day. You reminded me, yes. So, my mother's actually Canadian. Happy Canada Day, ladies and gents. Here we go, Earth Empress. Hello to you too. Hey, Ariel. Mackenzie, Montserrat. And, yep, I'm gonna let some people join in a bit. Hey to you too, how you guys doing? You know, I have half a mind to do this in my narrator voice. I think I will. I think I'll do this in my narrator voice and see how long it gets before it becomes annoying. Thank you, ladies and gents, for joining. My name is Helix, and this is Assassin's Creed 2. Where we last left off, we got a bunch of secret codexes, 30 in particular. That is the wrong button. We now have to arrange all of these little codexes so that they match. I had a feeling that they wanted us to... Here we go. Is that how you do it? How do you... Wait a minute. How do I rotate them? The buttons just say lock and... is it this one? Nope. Definitely not that one. Caps lock? Nope. Shift? Here we go. Shift. All right. My best guess. Pretty much any that has a line. Let's just align those. And once we have this complete, it will show us what we need to do next. Unless I don't understand it, in which case we're cooked. But until then, let's barbecue. And hope nobody sits on the grill. Let's see. Actually, it looks like there are symbols that... Yeah, we need to make sure that these symbols of the Assassin's Creed thing are in order. Are facing right side up. Problem is... I'm an imbecile. This is a world map. Yeah, this is a world map. Duh. Whoops. Here we go. And now we continue into the end game. Megs Marine, good to see you. Also, I'm freaking loving your shorts. You and me might have to talk about making more of them. Harry, Larissa, darling, good to see you.
World, but there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma, then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What staff?
The Codex always spoke of 2 keys. 2 pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does,
If he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What are the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
Excellent. I see I'm down. Can you find me in Discord? Will do, Megs Marine. Good to know. Hey, Darkstar, glad that you could make it. I'm going to try and do this in my narrator voice for anybody who's just joining. And we'll see how long it takes before it becomes annoying or otherwise. Now, our next objective. We choose
Roma
to accept
beckons,
it.
Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Oh. So we are heading straight into the final game, then. Let's see... Hang on a second. Let's see if we've got all of our necessary pieces. Wait, what? Ah. Let's first see if we've got all the necessary seals. I believe there are 6 in total. If we can find all of them, then we can unlock the legendary assassin's gear inside. Heck yes. You know what, chat? I say we do it. There's only 3 more that we need to grab. Which means that next time may be our finale. But this time, oh, this time we have got ourselves 12k. Hello. 12k, but we've already fully upgraded this thing. All right. Let's go outside and let's go grab the last remaining seals. But first...
Come, let's see how well you fight.
I'd like to remember how to dodge. Special moves. Here we are. No. Rebiting. I'm trying to remember how to dodge. Okay, just use that to deflect. Not deflect. Here, put you away. Come on. Put you down. There we go. When locked onto an enemy, press the spacebar to... Let's try that. Ah, that's how. That's how. Good to know. All right. I can't seem to do the usual deflect or parry. It seems that this assassin is a bit rusty. But no matter. There are other ways of solving problems. Like with fists. And with kicks. Okay, now I get it. Alright. No. Now how do I get out of here? I guess I have to complete all of the different... Come on. Here we go. Okay, Ezio, why is this not working like it usually does? I seem to be pressing the buttons, but they don't seem to be... He's doing that for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm supposed to... No? Dang it, game. Please give me some more instructions that are actually clear-cut. See? Lock onto enemy. I'm doing the button that says you need... I'm doing the button that it says I need to press. I don't know. How do I quit this? Game, how do I quit this? I'd like to... Yeah, let me just do this then. Quit. All I wanted to do was just remember how to dodge. I didn't need the entire complexity. I didn't need the entire complex list of controls down. Alright, so I'm about 10 or so degrees close to making a full bend of my arm. I have a bad scar now. Quite the recovery journey so far. Fingers crossed the bones are continuing to heal. Hey, nice. I'm happy to hear about that, Ariel. Nice. Alright, let's do this. So what we're going to do this stream is we're going to gather the last 3 seals of Ezio's ancestor Altair, and we are going to go to the end game. I swear, I'm hearing music that I don't usually hear in this game. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Altair armor. So. Hey, Felix, glad that you could be back. Alright, first and foremost, we need to travel down the list. It shouldn't take too long. Once we get to the necessary stops, first one is Venice. Going to go into the center of the city. And once we get to the center of the city, we are going to find ourselves a nice, big ol' maze to run through. Probably drive ourselves up the wall doing so. Cannot escape the affection. I mean, some might consider that a good thing to not be able to escape there, Max Marine. Alright, first and foremost, I saw a... Where are you? There you are, so close by. Well, let's just go ahead and take ourselves a nice little swim. You know, there's a little filter over this game. Makes everything look all bright and shiny. For what it's worth, I think it's a good aesthetic for the game. Don't worry, I won't stay in the restricted area forever. I see why it's a restricted area. Ladies, hello. Now, we're going to find our way toward the main tomb. Why are there so many courtesans in this city? There's just 3 right next to each other, almost all within earshot, within eye shot of each other. Yeah, but 4. Okay. Business must be booming. Business must be banging. Now, on 6 or 5. There are 5. Yeah, at least I know the next time I need a few courtesans to go distract the guards, I've got ample volunteers, for sure. Now, let's go see if we can make our way... Hey, hello, musician? Mr. Trombone? Helix Core. Ladies, hello. Max Marine. Hey, Luna. Thank you for coming. We are getting ourselves into this big old keep right here. We're going to go for a couple of the last few assassins' tombs. It appears that there are some big guys guarding that. Guard over here. Get away from me, Bard! Guard over here. Lots of guards over here. Is there a place where there are no guards? Apparently not. Just ignore me. I was never here. He said, though he was absolutely here. Sorry, sir. Let's try this. Not that one. Hey, Luna, whenever you play this game, you know how the WASD keys are like your engine that pushes you forward, but your mouse is supposed to be your steering wheel. Do you ever have moments where you're trying to move from one location to another? Almost had a stroke there, jeez. Luna, do you ever have moments where you're trying to move from one perch to the other, but Ezio ignores what direction you're facing in and instead just goes straight towards, you know, whichever direction the WASD keys are, just straight forward? Or something random? Yes, there we go. Into the crypt, into the tomb, come on. Let's try the center. Lining up at the corner pocket. Let's see. You know, as they say, don't look down. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. Frick. Thank goodness he has infinite stamina in his wrists. Who's yelling at me? Was somebody over there yelling at me? Oh, for goodness sake, you, sir. Had it happened in my last playthrough, Luna says? I've had to improvise when I choose a route, but Ezio decides, no, I like that way. Yep. The game definitely has a mind of its own sometimes. Oh, frick. Like that. Well, thank goodness I've got a lot of healing supplies. Ladies and gents, this is going to be a nice, fun little trip. Here we go. If you can't get up from one direction, try the other. Yes, here we go. Come on. I want you to do it. Come on, climb. Yes, this is what we like to see. Wait a minute, is that a guard or a statue? That is a statue. Now, let's go find ourselves a nice little assassin tomb. Gee, game, I never would have guessed that this is a restricted area. Not with the giant red all over the map, that's for sure. I also see if there's a chest nearby. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Yes! Oh yes, come to Papa. Come here. Thank you. And I shall waste that on food. That is not good for me. Ah, there it is. Here we are. Into the tomb we go, ladies and gents. 1 out of 3. I think we can get all 3 before the end of the session and even get to Rome. See what awaits us. And remember, kids, if at first you don't succeed, resort to violence. Felix, no, Felix, that's not it. Felix, no, it's... I mean, you're not exactly wrong in some cases, but I meant... So I've got to get to there, solve the riddles of Basilica San Marco, and find the assassin seal hidden within. Yabba dabba doo. So I've got to get over there, but it seems pretty easy to get to. Or so I'd like to think. I suppose I can't get up. Can I not get up? Okay, I guess I'm just staying right here. Now let's work backwards. Or let's just go straight for the target. Huh, that was easy. But that's probably not it, all of it. Ariel, I'm also happy to hear that your arm is healing nice and fine. For those of you who are curious, Ariel unfortunately fell on her arm, and it must have been a pretty bad fall because she, I think, broke, what was it, was it your elbow or was it your forearm? Either way, bad fall. Okay, so we've got 4 that are activated whenever I step on them. Noted. Now, what did that activate? I see. I don't see. I see what it did. But what about over here? Does this activate? Also activates this. Okay. Pull the lever before it retracts. Well, I'm just going to see what they all do, which ones they activate. Because it may help me get up there. This one I have a feeling... I like this lever's angle. It at least lets me know where I'm going to begin. Yes, yes, okay. So I probably have to begin with that one. Unless this is the one. I think I know the order that I have to press them in now. Start with the far right, then bottom, go counterclockwise. Or as the Canucks say, go anti-clockwise. Alright then. Let's test it. I'm not going to make it to this one. However, the goal is just to make sure that I can get up and get to the lever in time. I can't get up? Frick. There we go. So once I'm here... Alright, let's do this. Have your x-rays posted in the writer update post on my Instagram if anybody is curious. Good to know, Ariel. Ah, so that one activates that over there. So yes, I probably gotta step on this one first. Nice. That's reactivated it. Dang it. No skipping cutscenes. Understood. I do love the architecture, but I would like to get on with the rest of this. Handy, a little map in the bottom right shows me where I need to go with each of these. Alright. Let's do this. Did you fall backwards or something? Oh, no. I thought you were talking to me, Darkstar. Felix coming in with the Harry Potter reference. Aloha Mora. What does that spell do? Doesn't that just unlock things? There's so much to remember in this game, I'd be having a mental breakdown before we press start. Oh, Felix. I'm not looking forward to this tomb when I stream this game. Oh, laddie, you've done this before, right? Surely. I need to hurry up. There we go. Come on, give me some more time. Something tells me there's something I need to activate up there. So you know what? Let's just handle this one at a time. One lever at a time. Not what I meant to do. Why do I get the feeling that there's a thing that retracts from this? Alright, let's start over and let's just do... So, if anybody is paying attention at the moment and wondering what the dickens is going on, we press these little buttons and they tell us what direction to go into. I'm going to let them expire, because these levers that each of these buttons drops a lever. Like that little thing right above Ezio's head. They help us complete a puzzle. I'm waiting for that ticking to just stop ticking me off, and there we go. Okay, so that stays there. Timer's reset. Good. Now, we just need to get up there. Let's see if we can get up to that lever. Mm-hmm. Here we go. That camera angle change, holy. What the? Boy, the game is just really trying to disorient me. There it is. All right, let me see if I can grab it. No, apparently I cannot. So once I'm up there, I think I've got it now. Once you're up there, the levers act like a little key. Oh, I didn't mean for it to go away. There it is. Now, how to get up there? I mean, I know how to get up there, but I need to know how to get on top of that lever. I got an idea now, folks. Once we get to the top section, there are some bars and architecture on the side, like this. We just need to make sure that we... Here we go. Just need to make sure that we stop shaking the camera game. Making me dizzy. I have, but I played this game over a decade ago, Letty says. When I stream AC2, it'll be like going in blind for some parts. I get that feeling. Oh, frick. There we go. Now, we're at the top. We need to go make sure that we can get up onto that little lever. Hi, Jesus. How do we... I think I have to climb up this. Nope. And I cannot jump from here. That much is apparent. So how do I get up there? Getting my leg workout in for the day, I suppose. This is going to be a very chill stream today, going through these puzzles, this dungeon. There we go. So close indeed, Luna. Now, there's the lever. There's a bar up there. How to get to the bar? There's going to be, yes, there's a hole right there. No, Ezio, I need you to go, you know what, let me go this direction. I don't want him to jump off the cliff. See what I mean, folks? Whichever person designed these controls, you're a brilliant psychopath. I hope you know that. Every button has two functions. The only problem is getting all those buttons to press in the correct order is a bit jarring. Let's see. And whoever designed these little puzzle dungeons definitely played too much Legend of Zelda. What do I mean by too much? I mean they wanted everybody to experience the pain and suffering that we all experienced. We meaning anybody who experienced it themselves. I don't think I have to jump on that. It wouldn't make sense. Maybe... Wait, this ticking is just ticking me away. See, there we go. Oh, I can't get up? Why? Hi, Jesus. You know, just getting my arms in for today. I wonder. Leap of faith. In the words of Indiana Jones's father, penitent man me past. No, I couldn't grab a hold. My faith was not that strong. Alright, let's try one of the others. There we go. That one should get a lot better. Wait, I think the game actually maps the direction you're supposed to go in. That's why they give you those cutscenes. I get it now, game. Like I said, you're a brilliant psychopath, whoever designed these controls. Let me switch the earbuds out. Would you like a hint? Luna asks. No, not this time. I think I've got the hint now, but I'll let you know if the hint was helpful or not. Plus, let's face it, Luna, the real reason I'm saying no is not because I don't think it'll be helpful, but because the chat and my what I see versus what I read goes at two different speeds. I will definitely not be able to catch it in time while reading all of the comments, you know? So I've got that. But I will ask this, though, if you want to grab a hint, if you want to give a hint. My theory about the camera showing you what direction you're supposed to go, is that correct? Whoever's singing Severus Snape in the chat. Whoever's singing that in the chat, good on you. Severus Snape, Dumbledore. Severus Snape, Dumbledore. Severus Snape, Dumbledore. Alright, let's see this coming. Nope. Hang on a second, what does contextual camera mean? What button is that? High profile, yeah. See, I was doing that in that little tutorial earlier, holding that down and pressing the correct button. And it worked in the previous streams, but it wasn't working for that guy for some reason. T. Ah, there we go. Oh. Contextual camera just lets me free camera. Unless it's saying, hey buddy, you gotta go over there. I refuse that statement. You've been lost in the Dark Souls sauce. What? Correct. Yeah, so the game does tell you what direction to go. Alright. Well, in that case, let me just go watch the direction one more time. Here we go. Start with this one. We go up to the organ. Hey, game! I wasn't done! I wasn't done with that game. Game. You can't just take my food away like it... This is not a restaurant. Hey, camera, hold still. It's like I'm drunk. What is this? Small movements. Small movements. Okay. Small movements. Come on. Now's another time, Ezio. Do not be drunk. Here we go. You got this. Climb up. Gotta get to that organ. Now. So once we get up to that organ... Now, how do we get up there? Let's see. There's going to be some way to jump up there, because I can't reach it from this angle, unless... Nope. Maybe I can reach it from this side, or that little timer. Nope, can't jump that. But I appreciate it for just standing there and teasing me. Little schnitzel. I don't think the game is going to give you hints anymore. Oh, that's what you mean. Hop to the white platform on the left. Okay. Bit late for that, so let me just do this. go get that one more time. Thank you, Luna. Organ, yes. Alright, I'll go back to the center area because I believe that's where you said go to the platform on the left. Oh, dang it, now I can't get Severus Snape out of my head. Good grief. Standing right here, Luna, you said go to the platform on the left. We'll put it this way. This for me is going to be forward. That's left. This is right. This is behind. You were about to say. Maybe I have to go this way. Alright, good. Right, so that doesn't work. Luna, you were saying? I'm not seeing any more hints that you were giving. Alright. Maybe I should just go to Rome and get this over with. Like a cat sneaking along these walls. Almost. Anyway. So that's how I get up there. Alright, ladies and gents, I've got it. Yep, I believe I've got it now. That's how I get up there. Frick. I'm definitely gonna need more health potions after this. Alright, let's do this again. I got it now. Observe. Hey Zinthemis, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Today we're playing Assassin's Creed 2, but it's the Assassin Tombs. We've got 3 out of the necessary 3, so I'm just getting the last couple of them. If we get it, we'll unlock the nice legendary armor. And you know me and armor in this game, or in any game. I need it. I need it. So we need to unlock, we need to grab 4 levers, like these. There we go. 1 down, 3 to go. Nice. I really do not want to swing that way. There we go. I was about to say, let's not catapult ourselves off the cliff. One down, 3 to go. We got this. Nice. Thank you, Luna. How you doing, Zintemis? Oh, let's go for one of these first. Up there. Up here. Oh. Well, we got a long ways to go for this one. Alright, clock is ticking. Pull the lever before it retracts. Will do. Jeez, what was that? Camera. Come on, game. Let me... Oh, for goodness sake, you could climb the window the entire time. Alright, well, at least we know where we're going. Climb the window. Luna, you remember what I said about how the chat goes by a little bit slower than the game? Just like a tad. I appreciate your enthusiasm, though, but this will be a lot easier. At least I know where I'm going. You know, thankfully, now that I know how these things go, it'll be a lot easier to complete these puzzles. It's this one, right? Yep, this one. Alright, at least I know where I'm going on this one. Observe. This will be the winning one. 2 out of 4. Gotta say though, when you know where you're going, it's kind of relaxing watching the parkour. Look at that. Dexterity of a cat. Slightly drunk cat, but you know, a cat nonetheless. Got the sly nimbleness of a cat or a fox. A very special one. To jump backwards from a hang position, hold shift, and then press. Hey. Now the last two. Yeah, at least now that they show us where to go, this will be easy. All right, final 2. To the wall. To the wall. To the wall, to the wall. Ariel, I dare you to finish those lyrics. Ah, ski, 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 mop. That's all I've got. Crap, I wasn't looking. Curse my stupidity. Yep, I know I need to go up there. Oh, dang it. Well, I walked into that one. Dang it, I didn't even see where to begin. Game, is there a way I can just restart that real quick? Just so I'm not... Here we go, abort memory. I'll be able to catch up on that real quickly. No problem, game. Here we go. Sorry, folks. Just too busy looking at, you know... There we go. Thank you, folks. Something about that mute button. I press it once, press it again, and sometimes it doesn't respond. As I disappear into the wall looking... I didn't know there was a guard there. I did not know there was a guard there. I just disappeared into the wall and said, go ahead, tell somebody you saw me. No one will believe you. Cape not effective in this area. Not a problem. Let's do this. There are 4 puzzles in this area, each one requiring us to parkour our way through the temple, and the one is already solved. Or rather, I know what to do. So, let's solve the 4 puzzles. Ex-Marine's already wheezing. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, folks. Alright, first one. Let's watch where this goes. Gotcha. See, the first time I was not paying attention to that, unfortunately. I was just thinking that it was a cutscene. And thus, took a little bit extra time to get there. You see, the trick is in the wrist, as in, try not to break your wrists. The trick is also in the ankles, as in, definitely break your ankles. Break your ankles like you're crossing over in soccer, or in football. Here we go. That shaky cam. Ladies and gents, we are cat burglaring in. 4 puzzles to complete. And here is 1 out of 4, almost done. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Oh, that's a beautiful organ. Look how shiny it is too down there. You can tell that somebody's taking their job seriously with polishing that thing off. You just look at how clean it is. I'm really curious what that thing is going to be now. What the picture's going to be of, you know? If you get motion sickness easily, I apologize, ladies and gents. I will make sure to do this as nonchalant as possible. The camera, on the other hand, doesn't give 2 cares, so you're out of luck there. Alright, 1 down, 3 to go. Now, on to this one. It was this one I did, right? Yep. I know you want to be sneaky, but you don't need to stop talking and mute yourself. Well, listen, Letty, it's supposed to be an assassin game. You never know how stealthy you need to be. I was trying to be immersive. All right, let me control this game. There we go. Clock is ticking. Let's go. First step in today's workout is going to be training out your wrists and your forearms. Today, we're going to blast those wrists until you cannot form a full fist. Afterward, make sure to Naruto run to the opposite side. Crap. In case of mess up, consult book 2. After you do your wrist workout, follow it up with, like we said, follow it up with Naruto runs. Please note that fanning your arms out like so does not increase your speed, nor does it make you look cool. After we do our Naruto runs, we complete with a full-body exercise called burglary. Followed up with some Jesus crosses. Followed up with the big steps. Followed up with the stairway to heaven. Crossing over, finally, window to the soul, and new game mechanics. Whee! Here we go. 2 out of 2, complete. I'm amazed that all these little pieces of technology can still work after all these years, you know? He sticks the landing. Judges! Alright. Now, last 2. Ooh. Oh boy. That's gonna be one heck of a jump. He certainly does his pull-ups and burpees. Oh yes, Samantha. Also glad that you could make it. Thanks for coming. Wait, I don't have to get up here, do I? Yes, I do. Ooh, yay. Ezio, I'm so glad that your grip strength has infinite stamina, because that could have ended really awfully for you. Yes, that is a nice arch, but it needs some space. Please give it some space. There we go. And here's number 3 out of 4. Yank! Oof! Oof. Swan dive. 3 out of 4 done, finally. Alright, last one. So, how you guys doing? You know. I know you want to make the joke, folks. Drop it. You thought I was going to say hanging out, didn't you? Now let's see. Hit back down. Let's not take the death way down. Here we go. Last one. Ah, I've got to climb the window. That's why I couldn't get up there. At least I know where this one goes, so that's always nice. No needing to figure this one out. Okay, no shortcuts. I hear you, game. I swear, I've run through this before, but it's like I'm forgetting the first step all of a sudden. Boy, maybe I should have taken some of that spicy juice, the pre-workout. Actually, no. I've switched to occasional Monster Energy drinks. Oh, right, over here. Over here, yes. There we go. That's how we skip the next step. No game, that's not what I wanted to click. Stop with these dang camera movements. Alright, let's do this one more time. Actually doing really well? Well, yes, I am doing wheelie rail. Thank you. Let's go press that one more time. And here we go. We're definitely kicking some Assassin's Creed with this one, Samantha. All right. Right, this is not a laughing game. This is serious. this is a serious game, right? Alright, here we are. Alright, step 4 for IC's workout. Repeat the first sections field by field, but instead of doing your burpees and going up an arch, we're going to skip past the cat. We're going to skip past the drunken cat workout. Well, we're going to do part of it, and then we're going to go straight into the drunken meerkat workout. Not up the wall. That is a wall that likes its space, and we've completely missed the dive. Don't worry, he's going to take some points off for that, but the judges won't penalize him too much. He's running down the clock at the moment. Can he make it, ladies and gents? Let's see if we can do it one more time. Here we go. I gotta say, the last time he did this performance, ladies and gents, the judges were not too pleased. He had to start all over, but can we make it? I have full faith in our dear Ezio. Unfortunately, he's misplaced his faith in me, I think. Never fear. We might have to do this one more time. Let's see if we can just nail it just in the nick of time. There we go. Getting a workout plan. I wouldn't do this workout plan. Oh. I wouldn't necessarily do this workout plan between you and me. Alright. Yeah, that last little biff did definitely cost me. So let's try it this way. Gotta get up there. Let's take the short way around. There we go. Up these. I guess there is no short way around. That's just how you get up. Alright, one more time. Judges, place your bets at the moment. By the way, Prank just leaked to me your strat on Halo to me by accident. Something about analyzing the maps and memorizing weapon drops and using incendiary grenades on me. Max Karma was it? Funny enough, Luna, you say that, but that was actually his idea. I have not told him anything of what I'm going to do. And here we go. I feel like I need to have the Mario music playing when I run these. You know, like the... Frank, stop texting me. My phone's buzzing. It's right next to the mic. Okay, I'll just take it away from the mic. There we go. Yoink. Ah, beautiful. Ooh, for a moment, I thought I just boned myself. Oh, thank goodness. You know, last time I came up here, I got to the window area and couldn't figure out how to get up. Now I know. Thank goodness. There's even a little... Oh, I even stepped up here. Oh my goodness. Where's the... Oh, gotcha. There we go. I'm about to say, please tell me I didn't just run the wrong track. Please tell me I did not just run the wrong race. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! You're getting back at her for the double tap E incident, Max Marine? No, I'm still mad at myself for that. Yeah, for anybody who wants to stream, especially after work, remember this. You will always be streaming when you're mentally at your worst. So just be prepared to roll with the punches. And when I say punches, I mean roll with the shots in the foot that you're going to inevitably do to yourself. But have fun with it. Hey, my treasure! Ooh, lots of treasure in here. Don't mind if I just search this real quick. Oh, beautiful. Now this one. Ah, delightful. Thank you. Loot dopamine. Give me that loot dopamine. Yes. 1,500. 1,500. Do we see 2,000? No 2,000, but we do have this little beauty right here. Did you miss anything, Darkstar? Nope, we just got the last seal. Well, we got the 4th seal. We got 2 more that we need to do. But now, we know how to get through these. Seal of Amunet. Can you imagine the abs on this game character? Not in a freaky way, just from what we've seen that he's capable of. Felix, we actually have seen the abs on this guy. Here we are. Now, next up. Ah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hero in a hoodie. Now we've even got a Leonardo in our group. And a Donatello. Or no, a Michael, no, not Michelangelo. Raphael, that's who I'm thinking of. We actually got some of the Italians. Raphael, Michelangelo. Donatello. Okay, now where is, let's see. I do like all the treasure around here. Gotta look for an assassin symbol. No more assassin symbols around here, so that means that the next two are probably outside of Venice. Alright, on to the next area. We'll complete the puzzle there. Oh, but not before I grab me a little bit of loot on the way. Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do. I see being like, he comes out of the sewers. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Not. Suspicion has already... It seems the suspicion has already crept its way in. There is no more don't be suspicious, there is just embrace the suspicious. Wonder if I can make that jump. Ladies and gents, there are times when the intrusive thoughts enter your mind, such as, I wonder if I can make that jump. Sometimes you gotta trust them. Never mind, intrusive thoughts lost. Okay. Don't trust the intrusive thoughts. Let's just repair real quick. Repair all. Yep. Accept.
Glad to be of service.
Hello, Bard. Yes, you look fabulous. I like your feather in the hat. Call it macaroni. Now. Oh, sorry. Go switch my... Here we go. Inventory. Let's go switch my cape out. Venetian cape. There we are. Oh yeah. Bobbity boopy, why'd you shove me? I'm wearing the cape. Look, I'm wearing the cape. Which one of you ordered the smack in the face? As much as I need to get through Venice, just look at this architecture. How could you not... And that beautiful sky. How could you not get lost in this city every now and then? See, as much as I swan dive. As much as I adore the scenic route, I doubt anybody would want to swim in the canals of Venice. I've heard they're absolutely disgusting. Never mind. Sire, never let the intrusive thoughts win. Unfortunately, Mackenzie, yeah, unfortunately, I did not hear that just in time. I did not give that the proper heedance it should have. Yes, chat, you can absolutely... Listen, feel free to roast. It was one of those situations where, had it worked, it would have been amazing. Evidently, it didn't work, so it was not amazing. You weren't allowed to waft Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Wait a minute. Waft? Oh, watch. I don't know. I never said I wasn't allowed to watch it. I just didn't watch it all that much back in the day. Shoot, I remember my brothers and I, because there's 3 of us, and then my sister, she also joined in. We were the we're about to get a little tidbit of icy life. We were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Halloween one year. I was like, what, 6 when we did that? And I remember we got a picture of all of us wearing our little masks. I was Leonardo because my favorite color was blue. And my sister, who was just a baby pretty much at the time. Actually, no, I think I was like 4 years old or 5. Because she had to have been like 2 or 3. The mask was too big for my sister. So she basically wore it as, instead of wearing it with the mask covering her face and showing her eyes, instead her mouth appeared through one of the holes. It looked like she was trying to send a secret to somebody. It appears that there are no assassin symbols around here. Alright, I'm just gonna go back home the way I came in. Wait, isn't there a fast travel? Ah, there you are. Fast travel. So yeah, and oh man, on top of that, we've also got a video of my 2 older brothers back when they were, I think they were like 8 and 6 respectively, so they could actually, or no, 9 and 7, something like that. And they were signed up for karate practice. And every now and then, the person who was teaching them would say, okay, switch. You switch your position so that you punch with your right hand, or when he tells you switch, you now punch with your left hand. One of my brothers, we have in the video, was switching his leg stance, but he was so right brain dominant that he still punched with his right hand. So basically, they'd say switch, and he wouldn't switch his stance. He just switched to punching with he'd use the same hand every time. Listen, sometimes, and here's the thing, he was known for being a very bright kid, too. Doesn't matter how bright you are, sometimes there's a little bit of, sometimes even the brightest bulbs flicker a little bit. And he was a pretty bright bulb, I'd say. Alright, next one. Oh wait, that's a special memory. You know what? Let's go with the special memory real quick. And then we can get the next little seal. And I think we'll be done with this session. Oh man. But first, Ludi calls. My mother wouldn't even let me freaking go out on the freaking Halloween. My child was, let's just say, said, I'm so sorry. Holy cow, Felix. Dang. You want to see a mini Helix in a turtle mask? You know what? If I ever find it, I'll try to get fan art of it, perhaps. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I might have to get fan art of Helix dressed as one of the turtles, coming out of the sewers. I'll get Leonardo da Vinci to wear... Which one was Leonardo? Raphael was the red mask. Donatello was the purple. Michelangelo was orange. Then Leo, that's right, he was blue, duh. So we need to get Leonardo da Vinci to wear the blue. Do we have the others in it? I know we have Michelangelo, I believe. He can wear the red mask. He's not much of a cool, but... Oh wait, I'm thinking of Machiavelli. Whoops. Yeah, we'll have Machiavelli wear the red mask. He's not really a cool but rude guy, but he's definitely been around enough cool but rude guys. Not so cool, definitely rude guys to give us some warnings on surviving this time period. He says there's a special memory around here. Let's see if the eagle eyes will help us find it. Nope, gotta go higher. Well, what do we have here? What? Why am I... Press that to get off the flying machine. Why am I even on this? Oh, this is just a repeat, isn't it? Well, I am supposed to get to... I can't even get to where I'm going, but you know what? Maybe I did see the assassin thing over here, so let's just get this far. Ah. we go. I had no idea that that would... I had no idea that's what they meant by a special memory. It's just a memory of me gliding around. Oh, yeah, yeah. Get some air. There we go. Whee. Whee. Game, you're assuming that I'm going to be doing any kind of attacking in this. It would be unwise to provoke enemies when flying. You know that old saying, he that flies on a paper mache should not throw attacks out in the stray. That was awful. You know that old phrase, he that lives in a glass home, shouldn't throw stones? Well, he that flies a paper machine should not pick fights with flaming arrows. See what I mean? Whee. That was the wrong button. Please tell me I at least start over there, right? Ah! It seems I'm also a wanted man right now. Hey! Just because I'm in a fight doesn't mean that I'm going to tackle a robber on the way. You can use the fires to raise up with the hot air. Yep, Montserrat, I was trying to do that. Don't know if it was too obvious the entire time. Hey, at least that was fun while it lasted. Holy cow, I'm getting tons of money from the V. It's already at 25,000 again. That is a way to do it. I'll let that looter get away this time. Got plenty of gold. Don't need more. Alright, we can take that away. Now, off to the next one. Fly like an eagle into the future. Into the future. I tried. You know, Montserrat, I tried. But alas, I too flew too close to the sun. And when I say sun, I mean I flew too close to the building in front of me. Now, on to the next puzzle. And I think before I do this next puzzle, I'm going to get me a nice little bit of stamina potion, just so I can get some juices in the brain, because right now my brain feels like mush. And when the mind feels like mush, it is not a helpful tool. It becomes more of a hindrance than a help. The map says that it's around here somewhere. The entrance to the tomb. But where? Must be inside. Unless it's out here. Nope. It does not appear that there's a way up there. Is there a way to get inside, I wonder? There's bound to be a way to get inside that tower. Dang it, I love Halloween so much. My friends say Lottie lives for Halloween and the rest of the year I'm just waiting for it. That definitely sounds like you. The costumes, the parties, oh yeah, that definitely tracks. But how do I get in there? Let's just work our way around. There's bound to be a little open window or something, right? If it's not up here, it's probably down below. It means you can use both hands. You don't say. So you're ambidextrous, Felix? Oh, wait. I thought you said Helix. No, I'm pretty right-handed. Very much, yeah. Not ambidextrous in the slightest. Maybe, is there something up here? The top. Evidently not. It's suddenly lighting up. It means that, okay, so on the little mini-map in the bottom right, when it lights up, I must be getting closer to, when the Assassin's Creed symbol lights up, I must be getting close to where the location is of the tomb. I assume. Mine is Christmas. Good thing we have Christmas in July. Yeah, I love Christmas. I love Halloween. So yes, now you're speaking my language, folks. Let's see. Gosh. I know we make a lot of paladin jokes about me on this game, or on these streams, but because young Icy was very much a medieval lover, well, I remember dressing up as some sort of knight pretty much every year in Halloween. And more importantly, I had a buddy of mine that did something similar. He was usually like a ninja or a samurai or something like that. And we liked sword fighting with our toy swords. Well, it got to a point where I remember we were sword fighting with basically all the other kids that did the same, because we found kids who dressed up as barbarians, kids who dressed up as ninjas, kids who dressed up as knights, so on and so forth. And yeah, I remember breaking a lot of toy swords those years because of that. Because sometimes when you're a bunch of kids who are hyped up on candy and Halloween spirit, you can't help but maybe go a little bit overboard on how hard you strike with those toy swords. Not trying to go up there, game. I'm trying to go up... That is so bizarre. I've checked this entire tower except inside, but I don't think you can get inside. Ezio, would you just get down? Alright, let me just see where the Romagna location is. Favorite Halloween costume was Spyro the Dragon. No way. You dressed up as Spyro the Dragon? How'd you do that, Samantha? I mean, I know you're a creature actor now, but how long ago was that? Let's see. Romagna... tomb location AC2. Check the water. Okay, so there is something in the water. Grazie, Luna. Grazie. Ah, there you are. There you are, you little devil. Ah. Hijo de perdición. That's it. Gonna go take a sip of the spicy juice. Go. You know what that sound is? Bad apple monster. One sip to wake you up, two for good luck. All right, let's do this. Oh, shoot. Put that off to the side. Infiltrate Rocca di Revaldino and find the assassin seal within. Why do I get the feeling that we need to do this 100% incognito? Cape not effective in this area. Thanks, game. I had no idea. Okay, go to the gatehouse. Good. Good, 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 good. Oof. Easy there, Ezio. Yoink and boink. definitely feel the brain waking up all of a sudden. What's the point of that? Big fan of cosplaying pod characters, you say, Felix. Huh. Oh, gotcha. I see now. 7 or 8-year-old you with Spiral. That's amazing. Dressed up as the Energizer Bunny one year? With the battery and all. That is funny, Darkstar. Alright, fine. I'll look at the screen this time. Really? Really, really? In case anybody wants to know, what are you saying really about? Well, you have to press the left button to turn around, then the forward button to run forward, but Ezio here, that's the problem. To run, for some reason, you have to hold down Shift and Space. Well, Shift and Space also causes him to bounce off of any wall that he's attached to. So he goes from left to right. See, that's what I'm talking about, the bounce. Alright. This is going to be painful. I mean, interesting. Doo-doo. Just need to clean the hood off. Help, I'm drowning. Right in your face. How rude. I know, right? There's the chest back there in the secret area. Oh. A chest back there in the secret area. I mean, when you say the chest, are you talking about... Are we talking about a chest full of loot? Like money? I'm a little good on money at the moment. I've got 37 grand and then another 25 grand waiting for me in the back of the mansion. I think I'm good on money at the moment. I'm more concerned about what this area is. I can see that there's clocks and stuff. It's probably an area that I'm supposed to land in. Alright, let's see what's in the other area. I was a donut for Halloween one year. One of my favorite costumes ever. Delicious. Let's see. Well, it seems that that's my only point of... That's my only avenue at the moment. That's actually a funny costume, though, a donut. Actually, I just remembered. I was an M&M one year. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Here we go. Oh geez, what was I each year? I think the earliest costume I can think of was the Ninja Turtle costume. I don't even remember that one, because, you know, I was a little too young. There was also the M&M, very young one. Oh shoot, I'm not going to talk about that costume. I was a ghost one year, very simple. I think I just ran out of costume ideas. Ah, that's what you meant by a chest in that area. Secret area located. I mean, I'm pretty good on money at the moment. Yeah, that's not too much cash. Decent. Real life, that's amazing. But I do know how to get through the next area. So thank you for that hint. I'm wondering what this place is. Helix, before you step one more foot into my entryway, wipe your nasty boots off. My mom once dressed me up as a clown. I hated that outfit. Good gosh, I'm sorry. Oh. Mm. Go. Mm-hmm. Oops. Wing. Yeah, that chest hint really was the key to victory here. Who'll be texting me? Oh. Okay, gotcha. Happy Canada Day from my Canadian mother, ladies and gents. Oh no, don't tell me I gotta kill this guy. He looks like he's just off his shift. Well, at least I infiltrated. Oh no, I mean, come on. It's like almost 5 p.m. here. He's probably off his shift in a little bit. Guy's just minding his business. He's not even standing guard of anything. He's probably on his break. I don't see a smoke anywhere. He's probably taking like a self-contemplation break. Do I have to kill him? Ah, crap. Fine. Fine. And it's such a bad way to go. I'm sorry, man. You did not deserve that. Now.
Stop. I have a word with you. You there, stop. Hey, cittadino. Messere, aspetta un momento.
I was hoping I could do this without killing anybody, but it seems that we're luring everybody over here. Great. Is this how we're going to get through the day? Game. No. Game, I said I didn't want to kill one guard. You're making me kill 3. Signore, I don't want to do this. Signore, I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. It's just, I have no choice. Now there's 3. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. I suppose I didn't have a choice. Alright, let's try this. I'm made for tanking stuff, and I'm not made for assassinations like this. I'm meant to be a tank.
There! Which way did he go? Now!
Shh. There we go. So it seems my target is in there. Now, I got an idea. Is the door climbable, I wonder? It is not. But, game is trying to say I'm on the right path. Gotta say, one thing about this game is that you will never... One thing about this game is that it does say you will never have a problem wondering what can you climb. Typically the answer is yes, but not always. Dang it, so I can't climb the lamppost either. Let's try this. Ezio, would you be so kind as to get down?
He looks familiar.
What? What just happened? What? Oh, the game crashed. The game... Oh, dang it. Montserrat says, the game. The game be like, sir, our game says assassin on it. I'm sorry, I know. Don't worry, they're as corrupt as the people who offered them a payout. Alright, fine. Well, looks like I'm gonna relaunch the game. For a moment, I was like, wait, why did I click out of the game somehow? Nope, just game decided it was gonna take a snoozle. I mean, hey, at least the game is not having a little epileptic fit like it sometimes does, forcing me to have to reset the FPS back to 60 every game. I just really hope that it doesn't take me too far back. Indeed, inspired by historical events and people. Have I ever told you guys about Michelangelo? Not Michelangelo, I'm gonna butcher his name again. Machiavelli. In this game, Machiavelli is in it, but Machiavelli also is an author behind a very well-known book called The Prince. Thank goodness it didn't make me go too far back. Well, The Prince it features an unknown character and is typically regarded as a way of navigating the different political scene of Renaissance-era nobility around specifically Italy, but it can be applied to many other places as well throughout Europe. Well, this prince in the book is never truly named. Machiavelli in this game, however, decides to drop us a little hint. Alright, up there. So that's how we get up. It appears that I have been spotted.
Do I know you? You, stop a moment. Where did it... Not you!
Don't mind me, just gonna... There we go.
Not you! He's there, on him! Hurry, I'm losing him! Release me!
At least he had a chance to defend himself this time.
Not you! He's there, on him! Not you! Where do you think you're going?
Okay. Now. Over here. Let's try this from a different angle. Oh, frick. So wait a minute, I can't get up here? Yeah, at least the game hasn't crashed, that's always good. Oh! That was a good hit, I admit. There we go. I wonder if there's an achievement for getting through this area without killing any of the guards. I mean, there isn't achievements in this game, but in the base game there typically is. If there is, I'm definitely not going to get that achievement. Ow. Here we are. Oh boy, this place is timed. I saw at least 2 levers, this one and another. Oh boy. Alright, start the clock, ladies and gents. Oh, that's cool. As one activates, the other one deactivates. Huh. Alright. Here we go. Go, 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 go. No. Go, 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 go. There we go. Nice. I feel so accomplished. Over nothing. Alright. I'm guessing I have to go up here. Yep. Yay, there's an entrance. Ah, crap. How did your family react to when you started voice acting? Initially, I only showed them like the dragon audios at first. They actually thought it was really cool, especially the ambiance, the sound effects. My grandparents even got to hear it. Now, they later learned that I did a lot more romance audios and whatnot, but, you know, they were like, hey, such is, c'est la vie, it's okay. Sir, bye. But regarding that, though, my grandpa actually included something in his will. And included in the will, I kid you not, he said, give Bryce my golden necklace. What is the golden necklace? I later looked at the golden necklace, and it had a dragon symbol on it. Yeah. So, my grandpa, before he died, gave me a nice golden necklace with a little dragon symbol on it, and I quote, in honor of finding his talent. So, thank you, Grandpa. It was a nice little gift, and I've actually got it sitting on my desk over here.
That's you! Got it! Hello, corp. You're late for the warm part.
But yeah, I told him about some of the other small gigs that I've done as well. And wait a minute.
There! I cannot see. Where is he?
You know what? I know this is an assassin game. But that is a tanky boy. And I'm not going to assassinate him. I'm going to make sure that I take his weapon. Deserved. Frickin'. There we go. Thank you for the sword. No, Ezio. You are definitely taking that sword. I know it's not the most assassin-looking sword of all time, but it is a sword nonetheless, and you will absolutely take it. Here we go. Dang it. Bye, sword. Oh. Hi, sword. I can take it so long as I just, you know, keep hold of this. I know what I must do, I just don't know if I have the will to do it. There's probably a lever around here. Alright, let me look around for a lever. A dragon symbol necklace? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. First off, Kaylee, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. Yeah, that was a really nice memento. Again, I did not actually grow up liking or loving the dragon symbol all that much. It was actually one that I adopted later on. Why I adopted it is basically because of this channel. I uploaded that dragon audio thinking that I wasn't really going to get anywhere because I had only uploaded a few audios, but I'd listened to a lot of ASMRs. And my mentality was simply, I don't think anybody wants to listen to this kind of audio. They want romance audios. They want connection audios, things like that. And as such, oops, no, keep that. And so, as such, I just uploaded it because I enjoyed the dragon audio and thought, I want to upload this myself. So I'm going to upload it and see what happens. Sure enough, though, it turned out to be really good. It turned out to be the first video to get 1,000 views on my channel, and it turned out to be the video that got me from, I think it was 40 subscribers at the time, to 100. It was really nice. So that's where I need to go. Can I go around? Alas, I cannot. So for me, the dragon's always a symbol of, you think that you're gonna... It's a symbol of making it when you shouldn't have. It's a symbol of success despite the odds for me. And my grandpa giving me that was it was a really nice sentiment. Now I gotcha. Dang it. I knew what I had to do, I just didn't know if I had the strength to do it. For anybody who's wondering, I see, the bar's right there. I was like, I know, but I didn't want to drop the sword. I wanted to see if I could get up or around some other way. Alas, I could not. Wait a minute, I can't get over there? Dang. Oh, gotcha. I need to go from here. I see now. I was thinking I had to go the opposite way. Find the burial chamber. Oh, wait. Every single time I think I've got it, the game throws me another curveball. Alright, let's just see where I need to go. Up there. Now, once I activate this contraption, the game will probably tell me where I need to go next. So let's get ready. An amazing series. Thank you, Larissa. My 88-year-old grandmother loved the Prince Tsar and Adonis audios. Oh, nice! I'm happy about that, Ariel. So there's that. I see, I have to go up there. Alright, so I've got it now. So I need to use the ruins most close to me. Love the channel lore. Thanks. Yeah, for everybody who gave me some time to, time to spend with family, time away from streaming and all that, thank you so much. Because after losing Thor, I realized that I came back way too quickly. I was definitely not myself. And then after the grandparents had passed too, I realized, you know what, I think maybe I should actually give myself just a bit of time to actually process this and actually think about them. Especially since, I believe it was Felix or somebody mentioned that they had moved around a lot. Same here. I've moved a lot throughout my life. The idea of having a childhood home that you grew up in, that's almost non-existent to me. With the idea that my grandparents' home, though, my grandparents, though, they got their house the same year I was born. So that house is as old as I am. I have so many memories in that home of theirs, my grandparents, on my dad's side. My grandparents on my mom's side, one of them's from Canada, the other one, actually no, they're from Canada, they've moved around a lot as well, pretty much lived a nomadic lifestyle. Oops, I guess I need to go up there first. Let me, instead of clicking the lever, I'm gonna do this. But yeah, I've got a lot of memories in that home. And walking through it for one last time was definitely an emotional trek for me and all the siblings. I'm sure it was for my parents too, especially my dad, but here's the nice thing. Now, I do believe in a life after this one, as does my dad. And one thing I'll never forget is he remembers my grandparents, his parents, being in a lot more pain. And it's true. They were not in the best of conditions toward the end of their life. You know, your body breaks down as you get older. You start to be in pain. He remembers them being at peace. He remembers his siblings, my aunts and uncles, getting together finally. It was peaceful, is how he'd describe it. And to me, that is very inspiring. My dad is one of the strongest people I've ever known. And I know that that is probably a very corny thing to say, but I still like telling it to him when he, even though I'm a 30-year-old guy, I like saying, Dad, you're always going to be the strongest in my eyes. Finally, we're here. I said it in one of my other streams. Praise be the ancestors. Thank you for the loot. Family's important, man. It's a big part of life. Thank you, though. It's just that a lot of garbage came up at the last minute, coincidentally, as all this was happening. So I quickly resolved that. And then, shortly afterward, realized I really did not process the deaths that had happened in my family. I barely thought about them until I was walking through their home. And I realized, oh my goodness, I did not spend any time truly mourning them, remembering them, letting it process. It's not weak to, remember them. It's not weak to take a little bit of time to just do the basic necessities to keep things running, whilst also taking it easy. I'm glad I took a little bit of time off from streaming just to spend time with my parents, especially with my dad. I think I'm going to make my next job working in, it's going to be grim sounding, but graveyard services. Not graveyard, what am I saying? Funeral preparations. Because I'm now just realizing that with 3 of my 4 grandparents, actually one of them I realize is in hospice, so he's on his way out. They haven't let us know if he's passed or not. Knowing him, my grandpa on my mom's side, he's probably stubbornly holding on until the last minute. He doesn't give up easy. But between all of those, I'm pretty much, 3 out of 4 grandparents now passed. And the 4th one, thankfully, lives close by, so I can visit her a lot more often. In fact, I'm going to be visiting her tomorrow, which is why I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'll be visiting her. And where was I going with this? Where did I begin with this? Oh, yeah. I'm also realizing that my parents are now technically the grandparents of the house. Meaning, with my nephews, nieces, niece, all of them, my parents are now the new grandparents. Like, they're now the top of the rank, the top of the bushes. And I'd like to make sure they get the best treatment possible for when that day should come. I'm not going to think about it, I'm not going to focus on it, but I'd rather be prepared so that when the day comes, whenever it may be, decades from now, I'll be ready. So will all of us, and they will get the best treatment possible. It won't be a what do we do now type of situation. That, and I used to work in something called PCI compliance, payment card industry. PCI DSS was the full name, that being Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. What the heck does that mean? It means, helping people prevent getting a security breach, protecting your customers' credit card data as a businessman. So, if I could walk people through that process and help them keep calm, I think that'd be nice, helping people work through losing family members. I can always do the voice work and stuff on the side, and I can always enjoy the streaming and whatnot, Oh gosh, how am I already half notoriety? How's my notoriety already at half? I thought I got rid of that last stream. Apparently not. Okay, let's actually go through. Where be the main gate? Tuscany appears to be a very small place. Your dad is the most amazing man, and no surprise he has a son like you. Wow. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you, Larissa. I get it, Icy. My mom's side of the family did all of our family's reunions at our grandparents' house. After Grandpa died, it felt nostalgic to see that house that will no longer host those times. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Darkstar. That hits right in the feels. I get what you're saying. I'm sorry, though. I'm hoping that you also got your chance to process it. Dang. You're a nice man. Hope you go far in life, I see. Felix, thanks a ton. I mean, hey, you're kind of helping out with that, so maybe Honestly, I don't really care if I go far or not. Oop. At least in terms of like a YouTube thing. Frick! Not the person I was meaning to tackle, but you know what? Hey.
What on earth is he up to?
So sorry. Hey. Oh, game. Here. Go visit the doctor? Never mind. Apparently he does not want that. Like, you just tackled me and then you threw money at my face, my senor. Signore, I was trying to say my sorry, my apologies. Apparently that was not welcome. It's like, you know what? You do you, I'll do me. The words of Markiplier. You do you, I'll do me. We won't do each other, probably. Here we are. The last one. I love the NPCs when they see me climbing up. Like, you must have been drinking the good stuff. Like, no, sir. I am not drinking anything. I'm just trying to collect some, family regalia. Oh, gosh. I just realized. Okay, notoriety goes down. Nice. That's a good poem right there. That's a good poem. You do you, I'll do me. We won't do each other, probably. Oh, hi, madam. Hello, good sir. Ah. This is one of those moments where you say, give him a second. I miss my dad and stepdad so much, Lisa says. He passed away too early. But I'm really grateful to have had not just one, but two amazing fathers. I'm happy for you, Larissa. I've known a lot of people that have gone through, for example, divorces, but to lose a family member and then gain another one that you loved so dearly, that was so close, that truly is a blessing. Most people just want one good father. I consider myself lucky for having one amazing father. Two. Man, I'm happy for you. Can't go there. Is this a chase scene or a puzzle? Ezio. No, Ezio. Okay, it is a puzzle. Exit the wine cellar.
Where did he go? That hood.
That's you!
You won't escape.
He's getting clear! There he is!
Jesus, attacks are always so juicy.
That's you! Narrator! We're loose! There he is!
Let's try the sword this time. Ezio, get off your behind. Jeez, I don't know why I do that every dang time. Good reaction. Thank you, dear. I appreciate this so much. You have a heart of gold. Look who's talking. Let's see now. I miss my sister. We were close when I was a kid. We grew apart. We started fighting more and more. We never had a chance to reconcile. Dang! Oh my goodness. You know, Luna, that actually does remind me of a question somebody asked when, after listening to, I'll say, a tragedy, somebody had once asked, well, what's worse, to lose a family member, like lose their life, or to lose a family member from a fight, or from a falling out? I thought, I mean, honestly, I'd rather not have either, but that does raise a question. Which one causes more pain? I don't think it's wise to think about which one has more pain. Definitely cause a different kind of pain, but my goodness, I'm sorry. Just think about it. One of them allows you to say, well, at least I still have their memory. I'm glad I still have them in my life, him or her. Another one says, they are still in my life, they just don't want to be there. But maybe that'll change. There's two different types of hope, which I think is the most important part. Not which one is, you know, not which one is more, oh frick. Not which one is more painful, but is there hope? I'm gonna let this guard go. Okay, I guess I gotta climb up onto that chandelier then.
He looks familiar. Dance. Eccolo, damn! Cut him off!
What? Oh my goodness, these guards. Ha!
Where the hell did you see which way he went?
Oh!
Out of the way, you idiots!
It's like, give him a second.
That face will be much prettier.
Yep. One day I'll stop doing that. It's just that in the back, it was like he hit him through the lung. I feel like Christopher Lee's gonna stop by and say, it's not the sound you make when you're stabbed in the back. It's, sound. It's the sound of your breath being forced out of you. I want to know if I can take that axe with me. Okay, where I'm about to go, can I take the axe with me? Nope, apparently not. Sad day. Sad icy noises. Try to remember the good things about her. She wasn't perfect. I just wish she apologized more. I'm sorry, Luna. That's a good, healthy way to look at it, though. Gotta say, I commend you for that. Admire you for that. Oops. A little too far. Now, let's escape through the library. If anybody's curious, there's a game called Arcane Library. It's a librarian. Clean up the Arcane Library. Actually, it looks pretty decent. It was a nice, cozy, relaxing game. The premise is very simple. You are a librarian. Your library has been basically mucked up by a fairy, and all the books are everywhere. So now, what is it? So now you've got to look at all the book titles and figure out which shelf that they go on. The shelves are divided up based on, for example, history, psychology, magic, elemental magic, holy magic, etc. And the titles are things like The Psychology of Backseat Gaming. There are some utterly cursed ones, though, I've got to admit. I can't go on that. Ah, there you are. There we are.
He looks familiar.
Buongiorno.
You won't escape.
How do you like your bacon? I prefer diced. I prefer in slices. Hi. Listen, just pretend you don't even know I'm here, okay? Like, shh, just hold still. Ah, fudge it, group hug. Jan, I did not mean for this to turn into a very sad, but at the same time kind of heartfelt moment here, but glad to have you here. Didn't want to turn this suddenly depressing, if you know what I mean. Wait a minute. Okay. At least I know, though. Nice! So there is an... Ah, I love the plethora of ways to get up. To move around in this, you know? There's not one specific way, it's just multiple. One thing I do want to know. No, you can't. Can you grab onto these, though? I don't think so. Now, next one. How to get up there? Ah, I might have the right solution. Oops, that's my own fault. I pressed the button to let go instead of grab. Well, I mean, they're the same button, but still. Do that quickly. It wasn't depressing. You shared info about your channel, and in return we support you. Hey, thank you. Hey, Emperor Queen. Thanks for stopping by. Hope that you're having a great day. So you can grab onto them. There we go. Now.
Where did... Where has he gone? No one is allowed up here. Leave!
Note to self. It is not wise. It is not wise to fall that far. One can only climb so high before the fall becomes perilous. Ah.
Let you! There! On
Dang
him!
it, I was trying to punch him. Well,
Sooner or later you hit a dead end, amigo.
couldn't push him first.
Forward, move!
least this puzzle is a lot more straightforward. A lot more simple. Just a matter of keeping your eyes open, you know? Oh. And depth perception. You need that too. You need that, especially when the game is pulling a Resident Evil on you. Hey! Oi! There we go. But to say you don't want to see me in close quarters, that's the worst possible place to stand. Now. Oh. May have just emptied out my protein shake. May have just emptied out my monster drink. Achoo, NPC. Oops. I wonder, do I have to do this? Definitely not. Gotta get up there, so let's see. Ah, I got you now. Nope, gotta do this. Oh, door nut. Ah, there you are. The trick, Ezio, I hear, is don't freaking look down. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Ladies and gents, the final one. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, ancestors. 250. I'm wondering if this one was supposed to be like the first puzzle that you do, the first tomb. Thank you, ancestors. Ah, the last one is right here. And thank you, God. Oh. Last seal. Gotta get stuff done. Be right back. Okay, Felix, well, we're about to go. The game is on. The session is almost over. We are going to go back to Montergione, and we are going to go get us some legendary armor. Yes! Yes! I'll be honest, chat. I did not think that I was going to get this armor. I thought that I was taking too much time with these streams. Too much, diddling too much. Dilly-dallying. Don't quote me on that. I meant to say dilly-dallying too much. So I shortened that to never mind. I thought I was dilly-dallying and wasting too much time in this game, but no, I didn't know how far along I was in the game. Now that we're this far, I think it's only fitting that we go. Oh yeah, and we've also got the assassin sword from Altair. We've got Altair's sword. Might as well get Altair's armor. And here we are. Yes! Cape not affected in this area. No problem. I can grab the other one. Here we are. The Venetian cape. Honestly, I like the way that looks the most. Yeah, let's just keep it for the style points. The blue, you know? Okay, just this time I checked to make sure that there was a hay bale at the bottom. I don't want another freaking intern moment. Like, hey boss, I moved the hay. Wait, which bale? Ooh.
The past. A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
64 squares. Unlock the file. Huh? Oh. Ooh, boy. I'm gonna just look this one up. It's so close to the end. There we go. So AC2 puzzle 15-9. What is it? Oh, did my internet suddenly give out? Or the phone's not... Oh, there it is. There it is. Here we go. Wait a minute. I can rotate it? Oh, wait a minute. This is... Okay, yeah. What am I doing? I'm looking this up when I don't need to. The picture's right there. I was thinking of solving this. Never mind. Wait a minute. Queen Elizabeth of... Yeah, Queen Elizabeth of England. There we go. Oh! So, apparently she had a piece of Eden. Right? Napoleon? No, don't you defame Napoleon like that. I wonder if they're going to say, yep, he had the apple in his... He was carrying the apple in his pocket the entire time. That's why he always had his hand in his pocket. There we go. Piece of Eden. And George Washington as well. Gonna say, that DLC, absolute peak. I loved that DLC for Assassin's Creed 3. The Tyranny of King Washington. You know, it was like a what-if scenario. What if he didn't surrender power? What if he became a tyrant? There we go. I do like that they're adding pictures from history. Okay, passcode 1035-2. I have barely unlocked any of the Animus. Okay. Good to know. Maybe I might just grab a few more of those before we continue. But first, let's end the game by picking up our nice legendary armor. Oh yes, I am looking forward to this. You think that was Queen Isabella first? Sorry, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, Queen Isabella of Spain and Queen Elizabeth of England are definitely two different people. Let's see, map. There you are. Yep. I was hoping to find a fast travel point, but looks like I've got a ways to run. Well, let's see. How do we know Icy was here? There's a looted chest down there. There's a looted chest. Sorry, guarantee that hurt me a lot more than it hurt you. Yeah, just pay you $50. Heal me up. Out of all the places I could have landed, though, that was a nice little happy accident.
You should feel better now. Take care.
A nice happy accident, but definitely not a coincidence. Alright, almost home. Just need to go avoid these guys. Not roll around in the leaves. You know what they're going to say? Got distracted dog sitting? What's going on? Hey, Mackenzie. So what we got, for those just tuning in, we just picked up the last seal. We've got all 6 seals of Altair. What we're going to do now is run back to Monteriggioni and unlock the legendary armor of Altair. Once that's done, that will be the end of the stream. And we have got ourselves a nice, fancy new suit for a fancy new man, and we'll be entering the final, the end game. So next week will probably be the finales, probably part 1 and 2, depending on how much we cover. So, ladies and gents, oh, I wish I had a horse. Roach, where are you when I need you? He's probably kicking monsters for all I know. Just run off into the sunset. Tip, if you ever want to find Helix, just follow the trail of open chests. Horse Subject 16, Abstergo are monsters. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have very few memories, Luna, of those completed memories, but what I remember is, yeah. For those curious, Subject 16 was the name of the guy before Desmond. Abstergo, the main bad guys of this game, were testing on a guy named Subject 16. They conducted a lot of, quite frankly, psychologically torturous things in order to look into the past before they acquired Desmond. Off we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Armor. Ladies and gents, we got ourselves some armor. I am ready for this. There's a horse right there. Well, there isn't anymore. There wasn't a horse nearby me. At least, not very close. Sorry, sir. Don't mind me, just running straight forward. Here we are. Here we go. Okay. Remind me, where is the actual dungeon? Sanctuary? Is it that? Memory start? Via's chest? Yeah. You know what? I might as well go pick up the Via chest. $50K. Okay, just casually sitting on $90K in my pocket. No problem. You know, that's definitely another staple of my games. Looking at The Witcher, looking at Baldur's Gate, looking at this. No matter what the currency is, I tend to have a lot of it left over. Maybe that's just me saying I wish real life was like that, you know? 22 statuettes. Where is the... Remind me one more time. Where is the location of the crypt? That's the sword practicing, fighting ring. How do you get down into the sanctuary? They kept him in the Animus for days, sometimes even weeks. It broke his mind. Oh, jeez, Luna. Yep, I remember now. Holy. Yeah, the Animus, that's their thing. If any newbies are in here, the Animus is the machine that allows us to look into the past and live things that our ancestors lived. So this guy right here, Ezio, is the ancestor of Desmond Miles, who's in the modern timeline. So apparently they kept Subject 16 in the Animus for days, weeks, psychologically torturing him, to the point where he was just completely broken. Maybe I just have to go downstairs. Like, is there a basement? Well, I definitely have a weapons department. Maybe I should go buy some more. Yeah, maybe I should buy some more. No, I do have some weapons over here. I have not filled up the entire area, though, that's for sure. Ah, nice. Alright, back to the point. He's still trapped in the Animus, actually. Wait, what? Montserrat? Go to the room with the codex pages. Gotcha. I am in the room with the codex pages. Ah, there we go. Here we go. Down into the basement we go. Thank you, Luna. Hey, Wraith. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Seal 1. The bow and arrow. The seal of the hunter. Seal 2. The blade. The seal of the rogue. The seal of the assassin. Seal 3. The blade. The seal of the warrior. The knife. Seal of the rogue. Seal number 4. The seal of the snake. The seal of the beastmaster. These are probably not their actual seals, but I'm just making this up as we go if it was not evident enough. The seal of the potion, that being the seal of the drunkard. And finally, the seal of the sword, that being the seal of the madman. Hello! Oh, here we are. I have an extremely important question. Felix asks, if two vegans are fighting, is it still considered beef?
Thank you, Altair,
Get
for
out of
this
here.
great gift. May it shield me from my enemies.
Oh. And the drip, too. Look at this. Look at this. I am not just a fancy man anymore. I am a sexy man. Ooh, look at this. Play the Balenciaga music, because this man can run the walk. Ooh. He runs the walkway. Heck yes. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Helix, also known as IC Narrates. Until next time, we are joining the end game. So like I said, let's go ahead and end on a good note. Actually, I'll let you guys see Rome next time. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining me today. We are now equipped with the armor and sword of Altair. We are at ultimate peak mustache man. See you next time, folks. My name is Helix, also known as IC Narrates. That was Assassin's Creed 2, and until next time, I bid you adieu. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.